In the echoing corridors of a European football academy, Sami El-Amin, a 17-year-old midfielder from Morocco, walked with his head slightly bowed and his shoulders tense. He was one of the newest additions to the elite youth program. Raw talent, quick feet, a creative mind on the pitch. But there was one thing that set him apart, something that made him vulnerable off the field. He barely spoke English. Sami had grown up playing football on the dusty streets of Casablanca. He learned through instinct, not coaching. His village club saw his potential and connected him with a European scout. Within months, he was whisked away to a prestigious training camp in Portugal. He arrived with one bag, 2 pairs of cleats, and a heart full of dreams. But dreams didn't always translate well. In training, his passes were sharp, his dribbles electric. But during meetings, film reviews, and tactical sessions, Sami sat silently, struggling to understand the fast-talking coaches. When he tried to answer questions, his broken English drew smirks. Some teammates whispered behind his back. He can't even say his name properly. Maybe he's smart on the pitch, but dumb in real life. Sami heard it, all of it. He kept trying, kept listening, kept repeating words to himself in the dorm mirror. But the more he tried, the more anxious he became. One afternoon, during a team press event, a reporter asked Sami a basic question in English. "How does it feel to play for such a big club?" Sami froze. He stammered, tried to find the words. "It feel big, proud. Dream, yes." The room laughed. Even a few teammates chuckled. Sami's face turned red. He smiled nervously and looked down. That's when a quiet voice came from the back of the room. "Hey, enough." The laughter stopped. Everyone turned. Standing behind the group, unnoticed until that moment, was Cristiano Ronaldo. He had been visiting the academy for a mentoring session with the youth players, something he did occasionally and without fanfare. He walked up to the microphone, stood beside Sami, and looked at the crowd. "You think speaking English makes you better than him?" Silence. "He speaks Arabic, Portuguese, French. He's learning English. That's 4 languages. Most of you can't even speak 2. The room went quiet. Ronaldo turned to Sami and said gently, "You're doing great. English is hard. Keep going." Then he turned back to the group. "I didn't speak good English when I left Portugal. People laughed at me too. Look at me now." The reporters looked stunned. Sami looked like he was about to cry, but Ronaldo wasn't done. Talent doesn't always speak fluently, but it always shows up where it matters. He smiled, patted Sami on the shoulder, and walked off. The clip went viral within hours. Ronaldo defends young player from mockery. Cristiano Ronaldo shuts down press room laughter with class. He spoke for every kid who's ever felt small. The internet exploded with praise. Sami, who once blended into the background, suddenly became a symbol of something more. Quiet resilience, determined growth, courage through the stumbles. But what mattered most wasn't the fame. It was what Ronaldo did next. A week later, Sami received a package in the mail. Inside was a set of English learning books, headphones, a language app subscription, and a handwritten note. "You've already won. This is just to help you enjoy it more. Keep going. CR7." Ronaldo also arranged for one of the academy's staff to give Sami extra language tutoring each week. Sami improved, slowly at first, then faster. His confidence returned. So did his smile. Months later, during another interview, he was asked what changed. Sami looked straight at the camera. "Someone believed in me, so I started believing too." Now 20, Sami is playing professionally in La Liga. Fluent in 4 languages, he often speaks to young players facing the same challenges. He keeps Ronaldo's note framed above his desk. And every time he steps onto the field, he remembers that day. the day he was mocked for not speaking perfect English, and the day a legend spoke up for him.